Famcast Media, bitch.
Good evening, demons and demonesses. So I was going through Loudwire and I came across this article about Geezer Butler. Now, if you don't know who Geezer Butler is, well, shame on you, because you should. He's the bass player for Black Sabbath. And he was in the news today for a comment he made about a popular song by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Black Sabbath's Geezer Butler, Cardi B's WAP song pisses me off, but then again, I'm 71. Now, after reading this, there's some parts I agree with, some parts I disagree with. So, matter of fact, let's just read this bloody thing together and get it done and over with. Black Sabbath legend Geezer Butler is the latest figure in heavy metal music to weigh in on WAP, the provocative song from Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion. The sexually charged and explicit track is disgusting per the bassist, but he also minded that the generational gap, noting, then again, I'm 71, a bloody old goat. Upon its release on August 7th, earlier this year, WAP, which stands for Wet Ass Pussy, instantly became a divisive offering from the two rappers over its lyrical content, which is rife with metaphors for heightened female sexual arousal. Some, such as Striper's Michael Sweet, has labeled it a crude and offensive, while others view it as a song that underscores female empowerment, especially in a world with rap songs dedicated entirely to graphic descriptions of male genitalia. When speaking with Kerrang, Butler was actually the one who brought up the song rather than being prompted by a reactionary response by the enduring metal magazine. Butler was pressed about his solo song, Unspeakable Evils, which first appeared on his 1997 album, Black Science. That really is about the fact whatever new music comes out, it's viewed as the devil's music, he said of the track. Winding the clock back to his earlier youth, Butler explained, I remember when Elvis Presley came out, everyone said he was Satan. And then in the 60s and 70s, he became America's national treasure. It happened with every new wave of music. Like metal, obviously, the Christians were going mental when Sabbath came about. Recognizing the trend continued in other areas of music, Butler continued, and when rap came about, people were all up in arms and that certain words that rappers were using. Understanding how what is perceived as controversial early on tends to fade into a norm of sorts, Butler lamented. I have to say, though, that Cardi B pisses me off with that WAP song. It's disgusting, but there you go. Looking through the lens of a parent, Butler added, a friend of mine didn't even know what the song was about. His 10-year-old girl was singing it. I was like, what? To put it on album, fair enough, but to put it out as a single, that's a bit much. The Sabbath bassist also pointed to his own age, signaling that perhaps his perception is dated. Then again, I'm 70, what he said. A bloody old goat. We wonder if he's heard the rock version of WAP by Billy Cliver, as if that would somehow change the legend's opinion. Now, I've listened to the song. I didn't quite see the music video, but we've all heard about the whole Wet Ass Pussy song. It drove Ben Shapiro mad because, apparently Ben Shapiro never got his wife excited and all that other shit. And then you have other people saying, oh my gosh, it's so scary, oh my gosh, it's degrading to women, oh my gosh, why would a woman want to record a song like that? And I've heard all sorts of people, I've heard, conservative Christians say a bunch of shit about this. I've heard, Hotep say shit about this. I even heard, like, pick-me women.
Hello. WAP this and WAP that. Now it seems everyone has the WAP trap. Y'all are feeding way too much into these lyrics that are presented to us purely for our entertainment only. Now here come all the bitches. I don't have to cook or clean because I'ma still get that ring. You're gonna be heartbroken and hungry in a nasty ass home. What has having a wet ass pussy got you thus far other than grave disappointment from these niggas? A lot of you don't have wet ass pussy, just an extreme amount of unknown discharge that needs to be checked out by a clinical physician. Y'all keep letting these rap bitches ruin your mind. The only bitch that gets anything from having a wet ass pussy is a prostitute. Here y'all come. She only saying that because she must not have no WAP. I'll have you to know that I hold a Super Soaker 7000, but that's not the point. Stop screaming that having a wet ass pussy is empowering. Go to school, get a job, pay your own bills on time. Don't need a man for shit. That's empowering, not having the gorilla grip and slip. Women have a lot more to offer than just a pussy, but a nigga will never know that until you show that. Yeah, it's nice to have your WAP snatched, but do you hold anything else? If not, that may be why you're lonely. Let's be real, if your WAP is wetting up your lap, 9 times out of 10, bitch, that's the clap.
Now, me personally, I don't find any problem with the lyrics. I mean, the lyrics are, I'm not really too much of a big fan on crazy sex lyrics. I don't like it when guys rap about sex. I don't like it when women rap about sex. The type of music that I listen to and the subjects that I'm mostly interested on is, real life situations, whether it be war, whether it be politics. Sometimes it could be about fantasy. Sometimes it might tell a story, but like I said, I have no opinion on, the song. Like the lyrics don't really bother me. What really bothers me about the song is that, well, to be honest, the production-wise, it isn't really that good. That's the problem that I have with rap nowadays. It's always the same old shit over and over again. Like there's no variety in the song. It's just drums, slaps, and a bass, and then you have like fucking a guy on repeat saying there's whores in this house or some shit like that, and it goes over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, is this what hip hop is supposed to be like? Matter of fact, when I was growing up, like I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, and back during that time, rap was a lot different. It sounded a lot different. It was a lot more, dynamic. You had a lot more instruments, a lot more samples. Now it's just hi-hat, snare, kick drum, hi-hat, snare, kick drum. You have a little crash here and there, then you might have a stop, then it goes hi-hat, snare, kick drum, snare, snare, hi-hat, kick drum, snare, snare, snare. And I'm like, what is this? There's no music. It's just don't get me wrong, I like drums, but there's literally no variety in it. I like, who's producing this type of music, and why are people just throwing it out there? Seems like, you would think that, you would think that all the shitty rappers are on SoundCloud. No, the shitty rappers are fucking everywhere. The only place to actually be safe and listen to real rap music is to listen to like the underground stuff and the unsigned artists, because that's where the most of the talent is. And unfortunately, that's starting to, dwindle, because, a lot of the rap groups that I did listen to when I was in high school and in college, they no longer exist. They either broke up or they just quit rap. Some have said that, I'm in my 30s, I can't rap, I haven't made it big yet, so I'm just quit. It's rather sad, because, you have so many people that, if you listen to the lyrics are like hard-hitting shit. Whether it be about, the way the country is, whether it be about, life, whether it be about, certain controversial topics that most people don't want to talk about. You don't really hear that in mainstream rap anymore. It's all about like, who could be the toughest, who can be like a fucking thug and all that other shit like that, and then they glorify that shit. And I'm like, this isn't anything that I'm into. And then people want to get mad at me because I choose to listen to heavy metal and I don't listen to rap. I'm like, I'm not with all that trap hood rat shit. I'm not with all that, I'm a drink lean and all that other shit. How am I supposed to relate to that shit? Drinking lean. That's the... Think about it. That's like literally the most stupidest thing I can ever think of. And then he wants to say, he's 71. Well, I'm 26 years old and I can't even relate to that shit. So it has really nothing to do with the fact that that Geese is 71 years old. Because like I said, most people in my age range, most of the people that I hang around with, they're like I said, they're all in their 20s. None of them like that shit. Now back to what I said about production value. Listen to what rap sound like about 30 years ago. This was back in, I think, 1997. There was a lot of good unsigned underground bands coming out at that time, or rap groups, I should say. So listen to this sample right here.
At the EPS, insert the nod. Your head, cause the dread dead. CeeLo slate some butter shit. For Miss Starch to drop lyrics. So smooth like, what is it? Velvet crush me these fake MCs. Pelvics thrust my way through the rap thing with equilibrium. Balancing the gender. Never bending but some pits So take notes of great thoughts and testaments. I tell you it's a death wish. That wouldn't be my fault. Time to come and bring upliftment like bungee. Jump on this train and this track dice. Rolling while you bump me in your ride, lady, like the lyrical phantom. Urban like Kwanzaa, shining like Hanukkah, light them candles. Oh, Veronica, girl is ripping it in ATL with them verbal arithmetics. Countdown, 8 and 8, 7. My left hand man, my right's the number 11.
Now listen to the instrumental to Wet Ass Pussy. And now you can hear the difference in quality of it. Here's another rap sample.
Biggity puff the magic dragon, I'm here. I knock the ribbon out of Kermit, give him something to fear. I'm singing lyrics to your mind the first time you taste my flavor. So savor paper, this cold that moment tongue's a razor, so your best behavior. I'm just a lad with a dialogue, spitting words like silver bullets, killing hooders. Then I watch you roar down below the waistline to find like wine. Don't waste my time with you, my find my rhyme, ripping at your mind with the chillin' bang bang. Sitting on a bench trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, but you missed when you try to diss, try to step to this. Couldn't prevail against this miss. Make a birthday list, wishing our roads never cross again. Will I be tossing, putting your rhymes up in the coffin Boston? Ain't no way you keep me held, I never fell down. Rising to the top, but stopping me now.
And back to Wet Ass Pussy again. Now, like I said, it's not the lyrics. The lyrics that don't really mind me at all. Like, I think people should be allowed to sing a song about whatever the fuck that they want to sing about. Whether it be pussy, whether it be fucking, you know, BDSM, getting tied up and beat with a fucking rope. It really makes no difference to me. You know, as long as the music production is good and, you know, the lyrics make sense, that's all that really fucking matters. But, you know, even though this song has, you know, really good lyrics, like I said, the production value is bad. I don't know who produced this beat. I don't know what these producers are thinking of. You know, it's just so dry. Like I said, no variety, no dynamics, just dry snares, bass, and a drum kit. You know, it's called Wet Ass Pussy, but it's a really dry fucking song. And this is why I can't wait until they reopen everything again, so I can actually, you know, go to a concert and listen to some real fucking music. You know, people always, you know, pick on me because oh well, like for example, if let's say I do decide to listen to rap. If I'm sitting in my car listening to, you know, Public Enemy or NWA or, you know, Rakim or Method Man, they'll change the station and change it to like Power 99, or they'll play Kodak Black and fucking NBA Youngboy, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. I don't fucking know. You know, it's all auto-tune, like people rapping over auto-tune and then shitty ass beats. It's a total embarrassment. You know, rap has basically went down since the year 1978. We went from fucking Sugar Hill Gang to fucking Johnson Crew to fucking Public Enemy to fucking what's this now? NBA Youngboy and Kodak Black and fucking Nicki Minaj and all those other shitty fucking rappers. But that's all I have to say. If you guys feel anything different about this, feel free to let me know in the comments. Is rap music really that bad, or are we all just getting fucking old? Alright, you guys, you stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan, and I'll see you guys next time.